FBA fees climbing, I'm losing my grip. Storage costs rising, they'll never let me skip. Refunds I'm eating, returns pile up too. Oh, Amazon, what else will you do? I look at my dashboard, my profits erased. My margins are gone, it's a slap in the face. Prime Day's a promise, but it's such a race. How much will I make if I'm replaced? It's a cruel, cruel number. Fees keep climbing, profits torn asunder. Oh, it's cruel, the sellers wonder how to survive when the margins go under. It's a cruel, cruel number. Every month it's something new to plunder. Oh, it's cruel, it's no wonder we're stuck in this game. The algorithm's thunder.
Yo, Amazon's back, and they got a new scheme. Reimbursement slashed, it's every seller's dream. They're digging deep, taking more from the pot. Let's break it all down, expose what they got. March 25, it's a policy drop. They say manufacturing costs, but we know it's a flop. Give us your cogs, they're demanding the price. But if you don't, they'll estimate nice. Nice for them, not for you. Watch a payout shrink. That comprehensive evil is a corporate wing. Lost in the warehouse, damaged on the floor. Now they pay you pennies, not a cent more. Fees on the rise, profits on the run. They don't lift a finger, but they pocket the fun. We're fair! They shout while they cut our shares. Amazon math, man, it's full of errors. Fees, taking our dough. They're stacking the deck, and it's sellers who owe. Reimbursement? Nah, they're taking us down, but we're still here, we don't mess around. Fees, straight to the top. Amazon's game, it'll never stop. Margins tight, but we keep the grind. Sellers unite, we're one of a kind.
I try to sell my product on Amazon, thought it'd be a breeze. But little did I know I'd be stuck with seller support disease. They never seem to solve my problems, just give me the runaround. I'm tired of waiting on hold. My patience is wearing thin, I'll never be found. Amazon seller support, you suck, you suck, you suck. Can't get no satisfaction. I'm out of luck, out of luck, out of luck. You don't care about my business, just trying to make a buck. Amazon seller support, you suck, you suck, you suck.
This one's for the sellers on the grind, getting left on red, wasting all their time. I hit up support, got an auto reply. Thanks for your patience, man, I wanna cry. Inventory lost, my margins are toast. Reps playing tag like the Casper the Ghost. They pass me around, it's a never-ending game. Nobody takes action, everybody shifts blame. My ASIN's down, I'm out of the race. They say they'll escalate, yo, what a disgrace. Amazon seller support, you're breaking my heart. No answers, no fixes, just tearing me apart. Hours in the queue, stuck in the dark. Amazon seller support, you're missing the mark.
Amazon game plan, that is the key. Seller Central dashboard, that's where I be. Analyze the funnel, see what we lack, then we optimize. Sellers know it's a fact. I get it poppin', you know that it's lit. Climbing the rankings, ain't no room to quit. I check the data, they notice the stats. I keep the method, that's how you adapt. Metrics are showing, you know it's our cap. Amazon sellers, it's time to react. I'm about that action, I do this with passion. I got them like, whoa, what is this? Huh, whoa.
I don't know, dude. I think everybody's just buying stuff based on reviews and badges or whatever. They don't even know who we are. These customers don't even know the name of my brand. But they keep clicking add to cart like it's part of the plan. They see that Amazon badge and think it's all grand. But yo, they don't even know the name of my brand.
Click, scroll, build your store. Amazon's waiting, what you waiting for? Brand it loud, make it shine. Steven's here to drop the rhyme. Blue tiles, banners, plug and play. Your storefront's live, let's sell a day. Now listen up, I'm Steven Pope, Amazon guru, I'll help you cope. Step 1, Get that trademark stamped. Without brand registry, your Amazon cramped. Head to Seller Central, log in quick. Manage stores tab, yeah, that's the trick. Upload your logo, flex that style. You're about to make Jeff Bezos smile. Where pick a template, marquee or grid. Drop your tiles like a branding whiz. Hero image, big and bold. This store's gonna glitter like digital gold. Scroll, build your store. Amazon's waiting, what you waiting for? Brand it loud, make it shine. Steven's here to drop the rhyme. Blue tiles, banners, plug and play. Your storefront's live, let's sell the day. Yo. In the trenches of the Amazon game, trying to survive while it's driving me insane. Nobody warns you, they just claim it's passive income. Nah, it's pain. I'm sitting at a birthday, laughing, chilling, next to a newbie Amazon seller spilling. She's like, Prime so smooth, it's a killer. Then tried to sell, now she's stuck in a thriller. Finding products, yeah, that's the first grind. Scrolling Alibaba, losing my mind. Sample suck, manufacturers decline. I'm like, dang, how's anyone doing this fine? Ship it in, pay for the bubble wrap, but they ship glass bottles in padded crap. Now I got hot sauce leaks, refund stack, customers pissed. Man, I'm under attack. Amazon's a beast, it's a fight, no peace. From SEO to PPC, the hustle don't cease. Think it's passive? Nah, you better increase your tolerance for chaos or face defeat. Trademark wars, brand registries a scam. They banned my brand, now I'm in a jam. Listings yanked, products ranked and tanked. Lost dogs in the catalog, my account shanked. Now let's talk ads, it's a rabbit hole. 1,000 hours deep, man, it's taking my soul. Weekly negations, bulk sheets for control. Excel's my new weapon, but it's taking its toll. SEO's no joke, keywords in the game. Alt text, A+ content, playing insane. Lifestyle shots, avatars for fame, but the CTR's low. All products look the same. Amazon's a beast, it's a fight, no peace. From SEO to PPC, from SEO to PPC, the hustle don't cease. Think it's passive? Nah, you better increase your tolerance for chaos or face defeat. Let's go to Max School. To Max School. Class is now in session with Professor Pope. They got the SEO cause Professor Pope wrote the recipe, helping Amazon sellers grow sales exponentially. Amazon's a jungle, but we map the strategy. Brand strategist playbook, it's a guide to victory. Troubleshooting catalog, you know we got the answer key. Boosting all your rankings, turning sales into a legacy. SOB so deep, you think we studied at Max School. Every step we follow leads to growth, yeah, it's a golden rule. Stuck on keywords, we'll find the ones that work the best. Using Helium 10, strike distance keywords pass the test. Incremental indexing ensures the listing set to rise. From the back end to the bullets, optimization hits the skies. Brand store creation, yeah, we make it shine and flow. A+ content design makes conversions overflow. Need your images on point, best practices in the plan. All text and photo rules ensure your visuals command. SEO meets PPC, it's balanced, every step aligned. We'll construct the MKLs that drive rankings over time. Budget caps and bid adjustments, no more wasted spending. Segmentation builds campaigns that sellers can defend. Got a hijacker, no problem, we'll file to take them down. Review requests in action, 5-star ratings come around. Flat file updates, market share reports, it's all in reach. Professor Pope wrote the SOP so sellers learn and teach.
Meanwhile, my Amazon guys on the case, fixing up my problems at lightning pace. Ticket escalations, Mag's the boss. Even Amazon says we'll take the loss. Seller support don't know what's up. Passing the buck when the issue gets tough. They're the official team, but they can't comply. So they say, reach out to my Amazon guy. They're supposed to be the pros, but they can't decode policies and tools from their own damn road. I'm paying fees, yet they bring me stress. But Mag turns my chaos into pure success. Seller support reps, they throwing shade, but then admit, yo, Mag will get you paid. Third-party agency taking the throne while Amazon fumbles in their own damn zone. Seller support don't know what's up. Passing the buck when the issue gets tough. They're the official team, but they can't comply. So they say, reach out to my Amazon guy. So here's the truth. Let's keep it real. Mag's the team with the pro-level skill. Amazon sellers, you know the vibe when support says call Mag. They'll give you peace of mind. Amazon seller support, you can suck my
Hello.
Sucking is all you're good at anyway. Bezos, hit me up if you want to sell seller support. I'm buying. There's a chase. Peace.
Hello everyone. How are you guys? People, you're joining already. Happy to be here today. Noah Wickham is at Amazon Accelerate, so that's why I'm going to be covering him on our today's live show. So start putting your questions here in the chat, and I'll be addressing them as soon as possible. So, Noah, where is Noah? People are asking, where is Noah? Noah is at the Amazon Accelerate conference in Seattle at this moment. He'll be back next Friday. So, yep, I'll be here today, guys, with you. Put your questions here in the box, and I'll be addressing them very, very soon. So let's start with, hey, hello. I can see some people here already. Hello, Minecraft. Yeah. MD, yeah, Ashkur. A lot of people put there. Where are you writing from? Where are you based? We want to see where people is coming from. So let's start with some introduction, quick introduction here. My name is John Urban. I'm a brand director here at My Amazon Guy. And I've been at the agency for a while already in the e-commerce space. So hopefully I'll be able to answer all of your Amazon related questions, e-commerce, PPC, whatever you may have there. I'll be addressing these today. Okay, so let's start with some good news here. Let's do this. And well, first of all, we are My Amazon Guy. Here is our website, myamazonguy.com. You see it there, down there. You can see it here. We are an Amazon and e-commerce agency. All right, you can see here all of our services, everything that we cover, all the services related to your Amazon listings, catalog, SEO, PPC, you name it, DTC services, Amazon DSP, everything related to your e-commerce business. We cover it. We also have here a lot of sections that are very interesting. Let me go to our career section, for example. There's a lot of people asking about how to join Mac, how to join My Amazon Guy. I can tell you guys, I started as a brand manager intern. So yeah, it's a very nice journey. You can go to our jobs section, myamazonguy.com jobs, and you will find here all the information for each of our available roles. Okay, so just click here and you'll have all the information needed. You just have to apply. Anyone can apply from any part of the world, and your submission will be addressed. So let's go with some important information that we have for today, guys. Prime Big Deal Days was announced already. It's going to be October 7 and 8. All right. So this is the official about Amazon.com news. You can find the information here. Prime Big Deal Days is back October 7 and 8. And well, you have some information here that it's very interesting. Okay, so be prepared. We're going to be discussing about that. Put your questions there. If you have any questions related to Prime Day or this Q4 that it's coming right away. So Amazon Accelerate, it's happening right now. Well, it was from the 16th till the 18th. A lot of great news were announced. I'm going to be putting this link here in the chat so you guys can get into our Amazon Accelerate news section. Yeah, it's there, and you can read it whenever you have a time. But there are a lot of great announcements. Noah is there. It was basically delivering the information to us, the whole team, live from the Amazon Accelerate convention conference. So, well, one of the most exciting news that I see here is the integration of Amazon Marketing Cloud into our platforms. Okay, that there are a lot of changes with AWD. There are changes also with troubleshooting. Amazon is pushing very hard into the AI thing. So yeah, it's there are a lot of things coming. You can see all of the news here in this page that I just shared with you guys. But let me show you very quick what's going on, because there are a couple of things that I want to highlight here. First, yeah, this is the official announcement from Amazon and look what you can get now with the Amazon Marketing Cloud directly into your campaign manager console. You go here into your measurement and reporting, and you will see here Amazon Marketing Cloud. It's available. It should be available for every account right now. And you will land into this landing page where you will see a lot of information. This is a game changer, guys, in my opinion. It's going to be a before and after. We used to have access to Amazon Marketing Cloud through DSP and some API connections, but now it's available for every seller. So this is going to change the way we address our PPC campaigns or master keyword lists or catalogs or images. Now we will have information directly coming from Amazon related to our audiences, the buyer intent, customer behavior, etc., etc. So this is going to be great because now we can, I don't know, create our images aligned to our customer behavior and improve our conversion. So you will have here, go inside of this section so you can start playing with this and get more out of it. All right. So with that said, we also have the Creative Studio. I know it was there for a while in the last Amazon Accelerate conference. They were already talking about these. There was a beta version. It's still in beta here, but now they officially launch it, and you can just connect with your Amazon Ads account, and you can go to aistudio.amazon.com and start playing with this. This is kind of what we usually have with Sora or with Nano Banana, all that, but inside of Amazon. I already gave it a try. I can tell you that it's really, really good. It's really cool what is going on with Creative Studio. And you will also find this when you go into your campaign manager, into Creative Tools, you will have it here in Creative Studio. Right now, if you click here, you will go to a section that probably is going to be accessible for some accounts and not for others. So you can go directly and give it a try in aistudio.amazon.com. So these are really, really great news. So guys, give it a try and you won't be disappointed. All right. Remember, AI right now, I mean, it's the worst that you are going to get today. Tomorrow is going to get better, and after tomorrow, so it's just getting better, right? So one more news here is that we're going to be giving away today a Mac School course. All right. So for all the people who are going to be here live here at the show, we're going to be giving away one of our Mac courses from our Mac School. You can go into mac-school.com/courses, and you will see we have more than 25 courses available for you guys. Account optimization roadmap, Amazon product launch blueprint, Helium 10 keyword search, I don't know, you name it. All of these courses, I can tell you, that are amazing because I've done it all. We have to do all of the courses. If you're going to work here at Mac, you have to get all of your certificates, and you will have a lot of valuable information. And besides that, video content, Excel sheets. I mean, whatever. You will have basically everything you need to succeed in each of these topics that you have here. We're going to be giving away one of these courses, and you will be able to pick, the one you want. All right. So with that said, let's start with our questions, and let's see who's going to be the first one that we have here. And we do have Roish. How are you, Roish? Nice to have you here, my friend. Let's start with this. I'm doing AWD for the first time, and my shipment arrived at the dock on September 9th. Amazon AWD has the status still as shipped, but at what point will Amazon arrange the delivery date with the trucking company? Does the freight forward let Amazon freight forward probably let Amazon know it landed at dock, waiting for the appointment to be scheduled for delivery? Okay, who communicates to whom to get the tracking info switch over for Amazon? It continues. Set an appointment with the trucking company. It is not Amazon. Oh, okay, this is what's going on, Raj. It's not Amazon's carriers. It's your own freight forward company. So let me see. I believe there's one more. My carrier did let Amazon know packages arrive at the dock, but how long does it take for Amazon to give them a delivery date? So, Raj, the thing here is that, well, one of the main features, just pointed properly, of doing AWD with partner carriers is that, and the beauty of it when you do AWD, and let me go a little bit backwards. If you do AGL, for example, Amazon Global Logistics with AWD, and you use partner carriers and all that, it's a beauty. It's a beautiful process because Amazon takes care of everything. Basically, you just have to enroll, set up your shipments and everything else, and Amazon takes care of everything. I've done it with my own shipments with my own account. I'm an Amazon seller myself, so I can have witnessed how good that works. On the other hand, the problem that you're having here, Roy, is that Amazon is not going to communicate to your freight forward company, okay, as it is not an Amazon partner carrier. So what you have to do here, there is something called the Carrier Central. And what I'm going to do, let me look into the information very fast for you, Roy, here. And I'm going to put a link with all the information here in the chat that you can follow for your carrier to get in touch with Amazon. All right. Probably you mentioned there that your carrier did it already. I don't know how they did that, if they did it through Carrier Central or through the AWD email that you got when you started the shipment process. But I'm going to put the whole process here. And for everyone else that it's having or that may have the same issue, I'm going to put the link here for Seller Central, where you can get all the information and the instructions. On the other hand, as I've done AWD before in the past, let me know if you got the links here. I've done AWD here in the past. Let me see if I can get you the information, the emails for you to address this with AWD directly. Yes, I have here some emails in my database. One sec. I will suggest you get in contact. You use the first email, the Amazon dash warehouse and distribution first, and then you have the next one that it's AGL. No, this is AGL related. Let's use just the first one. I'm putting the email here that you need to send, that you need to use to send all the information and all the questions. AWD is really, really fast to reply. That has been my experience, guys. Probably you have a different opinion because we know how Amazon is. It works, it doesn't work. So, well, in my own experience, Amazon works really good. AWD works really good in that sense. All right. So I gave you there all of the information. Let me know if you have more questions. Let's go with the next one. We have here Abdullah. Hey, Abdullah, how are you? Noah Wickham in Amazon Accelerate. So I'm covering for him today, guys. And my question is, I am an Amazon PPC expert, so I'm interested in Google Ads. What's your suggestion? So, I mean, I'm understanding here that you want to learn Google Ads. Well, if you're already an Amazon PPC expert, as you put here, you have more than half of the way already, addressed. It's basically Google Ads will give you different options. There are some different campaign structures that you, of course, you will have to learn. Understanding how the geolocation works for Google Ads, what the restrictions that you will find there. But my suggestion here, honestly, with the new ChatGPT version, new ChatGPT 5, you can just ask ChatGPT 5 like to give you a plan, a learning plan for you to, yeah, basically learn Google Ads and yeah, please explain everything. Like, hey, I'm a PPC expert. This is what I want to achieve with Google Ads. Please give me a plan that I can achieve in the next, I don't know, 30 to 60 days. And then with that, you can just go to, there are a lot of sources in YouTube that you can go to. I follow a lot of people in YouTube related to Google Ads, Meta, all that, email marketing, etc., etc. And there are a lot of good content that you can just go there and be very specific and learn from them. Okay. So hope that helps. Kevin, hey Kevin, what's up? How are you? Good afternoon from Lakeland, Florida. Amazing, amazing. Dennis, can I use different titles for my child license to rank for more keywords, or this would suppress my listings and confuse Amazon on which keywords to rank? This is a great, great question, Dennis. So, look, in my opinion, if you have a product that, for example, let's say that your child license are going to be different in color or size, I wouldn't push the algorithm that much for ranking purposes, as you mentioned, because I mean, you're not going to confuse the algorithm or Amazon, but you may confuse your customers. All right. So with that said, you want to be very, yeah, very careful with what are those keywords or that those differences that you're going to put on your title that won't tell your customers that they're buying a different product. All right. So that would be my take here. I don't know, maybe you have, I don't know, let's say what product could be, I don't know, steam up cleaner, uh with specific features, and you have different colors. you know how are you going to play there? You don't want to put more features in one child lacing than on the other. Okay, you just want to highlight that one is white, the other is black, and the other is blue. All right. So yeah, just need to be careful there so you don't confuse your customers instead of Amazon. Amazon won't get confused. All right. So let's go with the next one. Hope that helps. What else do we have here? Okay, Dennis. Okay, this is the continuation. I didn't see this. I'm asking this because I slightly reorganized title for one of the child licenses a month ago, according to A/B test. Okay, and my sales have dropped, PPC costs went up, and conversion rates went down. There you go. So basically, what's going on? Yeah, probably here, and I don't know if you made any changes on your images. All right, to highlight this difference that you wanted to put, on your title. But maybe what's going on here is that your customers are the ones who are confused and they think that it's a different product than the other child or the other variations that you have there. Okay, and guys, always let the data guide you, and this is part of the Amazon process. There is nothing that as a perfect structure, or there are best practices for catalogs and PPC management and all that. But if you apply something that looks like a best practice and the data is telling you that it's not working, then don't do it. Just go back to what it was working to you before and stick to that. Okay, that will be my suggestion here. But I mean, you should try if it doesn't work, because you say that you did an A/B test, and probably the A/B test shows some positive numbers. So it's good that you change it, but if it's not converting for you, then go back to what you had before. Okay. Realify. How are you, my friend? Where's Noah? Who's John Edmund? Urban, but all good. I like the Edmund one. Noah is at the Amazon Accelerate conference. He'll be back next Friday. What do we have here now? Jason Ellis. I'm launching a functional mushroom gummy product on TikTok Shop and Amazon. I have stress relief on my packaging as one of the pain points the product helps. All right, will these words get my product pulled? Look, The thing with these keywords and with the new algorithm, the new Amazon algorithm, that it's always new. Okay, they are constantly changing and improving the algorithm, improving for them. Most of the times, it's not being improved for Amazon sellers. We know that, but it's that this is going to be probably a time bomb for you. Okay, it may get suppressed, it may not, but the thing is that every time, if you don't have certifications, FDA approvals, etc., that support that you can have that claim there, that probably you don't have because stress relief, it's very generic. Um, then what is going to happen is that every time that you make a change on this listing, you're going to trigger the algorithm to check on those changes that you made. And yeah, you never know when is it that it's going to be suppressed. Okay, we've seen cases here at the agency of accounts that have been selling for years with keywords that you wouldn't think that they're going to be suppressed, and then suddenly the algorithm triggers those as prohibit keywords, and they start asking for compliance certifications and all that, all that stuff. And then yeah, it's complicated. You may have to remove those keywords or find the proper certificates. Okay, so yeah, most of the times it's a coin flip. If you already have it on your package, yeah, you will have to upload it and see what happens. But yeah, definitely it's a time bomb. You may get suppressed eventually. All right. Hope that helps, Jason. XH4L3, how are you? Launching a supplement company. FBA, my own brand, product arrives in the next week at Amazon. Good. Should I give it a couple of weeks organic and see how it goes, or start right away with keyword marketing? Okay. Uh, Look, when we launch a product, of course, there are a lot of factors that we need to take into account, but my suggestion here will be imagine that you want to press the green button uh, to launch your listings, okay? And everything starts running at the same time, okay? There is this urban legend that, I mean, joke a little bit about the honeymoon period, that it's not other thing that, well, Amazon giving you a little bit of a push for new listings that are recently launched when they start getting some sales velocity and ranking for some keywords, and they start, they give you that extra push in the first 30 to 45 days so you can rank well, better and as fast as possible. Okay, so with that said, if nobody knows your product uh, and you're recently launching, nobody will be able to find you because you're not even indexing for any keyword. Okay, so what's going to happen if you just launch and you don't do any ads behind that listing? There's no way that people will find you. The reason for the advertising in the first place is for us to push harder on some specific keywords that we previously did some research on it that we want to rank for, probably that because our competitors are ranking for those keywords, or yeah, they're very relevant to our product and we want our customers to find us through those keywords. So the only way for you to show when you just launch is doing some advertising. All right, so yeah, then based on the budget and your goals, if you want to rank as fast as possible or you want to be profitable, you don't have enough budget, then you may be you know using one strategy or the other. But let's say that you want to take advantage of that honeymoon period, you're in a supplement niche that it's very competitive, that you will have very high CPCs, cost per clicks. So basically what you need to do here is, in my opinion, will be to put some campaigns behind that listing. All right, have everything in place for your listing, A plus content, brand registry, of course, so you can have A plus content, full image tag, videos, UGC content also. Empower that launch, that listing launch with some Instagram, Meta, if you have, Shopify, everything at the same time, so you can bring the most possible traffic to that listing the moment you hit that green button. Okay, so yeah, that would be my take here. Just launching and see what happens with the organic traffic. It's going to be very, very difficult, and you will be having traffic issues, or getting people to your listing, because basically they won't be able to find you. It's just like that. You will even putting your brand name, sometimes it's going to be difficult for you to get people to your listings. Okay, so hope that helps. Let's go with the next one. As if we recently received an IP infringement claim on our product, which is made of wood, while the competitor's patented product is made of rubber. Okay, there's a continuation here. Could you advise on how we can address and resolve this discrepancy with Amazon? Okay, basically you're receiving a patent infringement claim. Okay, yeah, well, here you need to address with Amazon exactly what is the issue and what is the claim that that you're getting. Probably because if it's a design pattern, or if it's use pattern, all right, that's also going to make the difference, because if it's a design pattern and you have exactly the same product, all right, even if it's from a different material, then of course they are going to be filing a claim for for a patent infringement. All right. So I'm not sure what type of patent infringement or what type of patent they have, but you need to check on that first and then address the situation directly with Amazon. All right. This is a very delicate thing, and probably you will have to get some legal advice on this matter. Okay. Hope that helps. Let me go with the next one. Grigor. Grigor, how are you, Grigor? Hello. Is it possible to download the creative assets inside a campaign manager? Before it was possible, but now it seems they don't allow it. Any thoughts? Thank you. What you're saying here is that you want to check the creative assets that are right now working for your, let's say, sponsor brand, sponsor display, and download those. Yes, you can do that. You just have to go to that's called Creative Assets Manager. You will have it there. And if you cannot download them directly, all right, you can download an extension, a Google Chrome extension that gives you the possibility to download either if it's a video or an image. I have one installed here that it's called, let me see here. What's the name of it? Well, if you send me a message to podcast@myamazonguy.com, Grigor, I can tell you exactly what's the extension that I'm using. I don't see the name here right now, but send me a message, send me an email to podcast@myamazonguy.com, and I can tell you the name of that extension that I'm using to do that. All right. Good. Long trend. I receive a note that my Amazon store in Canada need to be verified, but it asks either I provide passport number or national ID. Since I don't have a passport, I need to provide national ID. Okay. Probably there's a continuation. Yes. Does anyone know what is considered national ID to enter here? Is it a driver license? Yes. It will depend on the country. In this case, for Canada, probably, I mean, for example, for the US marketplace, when you are going through the verification process, you can just show your driver's license and either your passport or any other valid ID. So yeah, probably your driver license will work. In this case, Lon, my take here will be to ask directly through seller support, what type of ID do you need in case that I don't have a passport? All right. I always suggest people to, just ask seller support directly in these specific cases when you want to do a change of ownership, when there's a matter related to business information or that type of data that is very sensitive. It's really important that one of the best practices is just to contact seller support and ask them directly. You can also go to your account health and ask them to give you a call, and that will also work for you guys. Okay. So, 1 second, guys, that my dog is barking like crazy. And let me close my door here. All good. We're good. Okay. So, let's go with the next one. Let's hydrate a little bit here with my Mac. Special liquid. And let's see who's next. Asif. Let's see. In cases like this, do Mac offer services to help us appeal and reinstate our license effectively? Of course. Yeah, definitely. We have a la carte services. All right. So you can just get in touch with us through our website. All right, and we can offer you all type of services, all right, for reinstatement. I mean, for example, UPC changes. Oh my god, we do tons of UPC changes, a la carte services for UPC changes only, in case you're getting flagged, the famous 8541 error, all type of errors like that. And we offer those type of services. We have packages for troubleshooting, so you can just get one of our troubleshooting packages that covers 5, 10 hours, 15, 20 hours, and we can just address any troubleshooting issue that you may have on your account. All right. So Asif, yes, definitely get in contact with us and we'll quote you based on your needs. Hey Minecraft, where's Noah? Amazon Accelerate, my friend. He's on Amazon Accelerate. He's going to bring some great news next Friday. Eddie, how are you, Eddie? My listing has 10 color variations. I am now adding a new size with 10 color. Okay. What's the best way to merge the new 10 colors, add to current parent, or create a new parent? Needs to be size plus color now. Look, in this case, if you already have that parent, what needs to be size plus color now. If you need to change the probably what I'm seeing here is that your variation, your item type keyword was deprecated probably, or you just want to change it. You can do it inside of the same parent. You don't need to break the current parent that you have. You just download your flat file, add it there as a new child, and change the item type keyword, and that should work, and change it for all of the other child license. All right. Yeah, you shouldn't have any issues with that, Eddie. It's a very, very straightforward process there. Okay. Hope that helped. One more. Where is Noah at the Amazon Accelerate conference, guys, in Seattle right now? He's coming next week. Hi, Ashkur. How are you? Nice to see you here. Mr. John, LinkedIn user. How are you, my friend? Glad to see you here. How are you doing? I'm great, my friend. I'm great. Happy to be here with you guys. Asain, how are you, my friend? Hey, John. I've now attended QA with Kevin and Noah, and now you. Pleasure, my friend. How often should we be adding negative keywords, and how do you decide to put it as a negative keyword? That's a great question. Great question, Asain. Look, the optimization process, in my opinion, should be based on what's going on with your account and if you're hitting your goals or not. Okay. So we do optimizations 2 times, 3 times per week. we do check-ins on the account, on all of the accounts on an everyday basis or every 2 days at the most. All right. So if you see, for example, that a campaign is not performing as it was performing previously, or something changed, yeah, definitely there is something that you need to check there. All right. In terms of negative keywords, I love using, for example, the search term report. Okay. For the last 30 days, last 14 days, or last 30 days. That will depend on how you want to adjust your campaigns. Okay. And then based on the search term report, then start understanding what are those search terms that are not really relevant for my brand, for my product, for that specific campaign, or that already got a lot of clicks and that are not getting the conversions. Maybe they're relevant, but yeah, we're getting the clicks and not the conversions. So then you can decide if, I don't know, maybe you're selling, we had an example before, some product that it's Rubbermaid, and you found in your search term report the keyword metal. All right, then maybe you want to negate that search term, or every search term that includes the keyword metal. Okay, so in that case, you will do a negative phrase for metal. Make sense? And yeah, that's kind of the way of doing it through your search and report. I love doing it like that. And then the other way of adding negative keywords that it's very important, it's when you create intentional campaigns. I mean, for a specific purpose. All right. Let's say that you want to create an exact single keyword campaign, okay, that you really want just that single keyword campaign to convert on that specific keyword. It may sound obvious, but guys, now that exact, it's not exact as it was before. So maybe you want to tell Amazon not only what is it that you want to be shown for, but you want to tell Amazon more what is it that you don't want to be shown for. Make sense? Assign. So for some specific campaigns, you may even negate your brand name. Okay. It may sound crazy, but yeah, you can create some intentional campaigns, for specific purposes, and you want to tell Amazon what is it exactly that you don't want to be shown for. All right. So that's when we use also a lot of negations. Oh, that helps. Realfy. I'm from South London. That's great. I love London. From Giverton on Fritz Street. Thanks for asking. Amazing. Love London. I believe I was born there in another life. I feel so comfortable when I'm at the UK in general, especially in London. Beautiful, beautiful city. Stop for no reason gameplay. Bro, Prime me buzzing us. It's always so bad and we get low sales after. Yes, I imagine that you are talking about Prime Day. So what happens with Prime Day, it's that, yes, the moment, and we saw it, along all of our accounts, once Prime Day was announced for October 7th and 8th, we start seeing a lot of, a huge decrease in conversions, probably the same number of clicks, traffic. But the thing is that people will start window shopping. Okay. Even for products that are not very Prime Day related, I don't know, consumables, things that usually you don't wait Prime Day to buy, products that even are below $20 that people don't care if they are spending, or they're not waiting for a specific promotion. We also saw a decrease in conversions. So yes, before Prime Day and after Prime Day, Prime Day months are really tricky. I can tell you here at the agency that when we are very focused on what's happening at a macro level. Okay, so yeah, we want to see if we increase sales on a daily basis, on a weekly basis. But basically, if we have our goals, let's say that we want to grow 10%, 5% month over month, okay, we look at a monthly basis. Okay, so what we see on this Prime July, for example, Prime month, July and October, is that, yeah, there's a spike in sales, of course, usually and ideally, but with that said, you have to be very, very careful, especially with your advertising spend, with your budget, because if you keep pushing in the same stage of the funnel, okay, let's say at the end of the funnel, you push for sponsor products a lot, for conversions on your advertising side before Prime Day and after Prime Day, you can hit a brick wall and see your acres and tacos go to the skies because of course you're not going to get enough conversions. My suggestion here is take these into account, see, monitor your conversion rate, and if you see that there's a decrease in your conversion rate, then focus on the top of the funnel, more sponsor brand campaigns. There is something that we call the a buyer timeline, all right, that we want to or we need to understand how long it takes for our clients to buy our products. Okay, maybe it takes 1 month, maybe it takes 2 months, we don't know. All right, so once you more or less have that information, you know how, ahead of these events you need to start creating, this top of the funnel awareness campaigns, for example, sponsor brand campaigns, so people can get to, can detect your brand and your products and have you there. You will see a lot of add to carts for people waiting specifically for this type of events. Prime Day, you will see people waiting for the in this case, for the 7th and 8th of October. In case of a Christmas holiday period, it's completely different because people will buy on different time frames. Okay. Hope that helps. Guys, let's go with the giveaway. Let's go with the giveaway. Gilbert, let's do the raffle. Let's see who is going to be the winner of our giveaway. We have a little bit over 30 people, if I'm not mistaken. So Gilbert, my friend backend, will do the giveaway for us, guys, and will let me know who the winner is. All right. The winner of the Mac course needs to send us, please, an email to podcast@myamazonguide.com so we can send you the code for the specific course that you want to select. All right. So Gilbert, you will let me know. Okay, here it is. Let's see who the winner is. There you go. Oh, just in the line, Jason Ellis. Jason, congratulations, my friend. You just won a free Mac course, as I was explaining before, just at the beginning. Let me go here. Gilbert will help me send in and put in the information here below. But guys, if you want to look at all of the options that we have, that we offer for Mac courses, all right, you just have to go to mac-school.com/courses. You will fall into this homepage and you just have to click here in view courses or here, and you will be sent to this landing page where you just have to pick the course that you want to enroll to. All right. Great, 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 great. Congratulations, Jason. Amazing. Yep, there you have it. Okay, let's move forward. We still have some time. Okay, let me see who's next. 1 second. Realify from South London. We were here already. Change game. Hey, Ben. What's up? Glad to see you here, my friend. Mama Burr, can I have the course, please? We just put the information for the courses there, and well, the winner was Jason already. So, Eric, awesome. Mac course, how do we claim? Thanks for the course. Amazing, amazing. Minecraft, how many brands does Steven has? Stephen Pope, I believe you mean right now. Stephen Steven used to have Age of Sage. He doesn't have Age of Sage anymore. He sold that brand, and he is not handling any brands on his own at the moment. Maybe Steven is going to jump in and say, hey, yeah, I have some brands here. Our business. Let's go here. Zain Shah. How are you, my friend? Our business address is our home. We're changing homes, so need to change our business address. Do we change charge method address first or the business address first? Look, in my personal experience, what I've done always, you can do it yourself. All right. Once you change your business address first, I will do that first. Once you change your business address first, you will trigger a verification prompt. All right. And Amazon will decide how they want to verify the process. Okay, the new business address. Okay, probably they will ask you to send some documentation, bank statements, or service bill, whatever. All right. So what I usually like to do, honestly, to cover in case of anything, we don't want our accounts to be being deactivated, is that I send a message to service support, okay, and I tell them exactly what is it that I want to do, and I follow their instructions. All right, this is a very delicate matter. You don't want your account being deactivated, not even for 1 day, because of this verification process. You shouldn't. Okay, this is a very simple, straightforward change in the backend, especially if you are the same owner and you have all the documentation that Amazon will ask you for the verification process once you change the address. All right, so you shouldn't have any problems. Okay. Shuffle 78, one of two. Amazon says it's approved a 395-pound property or bodily injury damage claim for a customer, but didn't give me any details about what happened or how they decided. Number two, already sent them my insurance info as requested, but I'm not sure what else I should ask or do since they haven't explained the actual occurrence. Okay, yeah, well, that was the first thing, and good job there, Shafo. Congratulations, because you had your COI, your certificates of insurance, in place. As long as you have that in place, and probably you have your Source Central account on the name of an LLC or a corporation, you won't have any issues. Okay, you just have to send the proper documentation that Amazon will request to you. But if you are insured, my friend, you won't have any issues. You just have to provide whatever they're going to be asking to you. Okay. Hey, thanks, man. Next one. Aeons, hi, I'm an Amazon PPC expert. Could you please share your insights on software-based PPC management versus manual PPC management? In your opinion, which approach works better for sellers? Great question, Aeons. Great question, because we always get, even from our clients, we always get asked this question. So look, I don't think one should be better than the other. Okay, I can tell you what we do inside here at the agency, inside of my team. We take advantage of AI. All right. How do we take advantage from AI? Well, we use it to improve our processes, to be more efficient. For calculations, for creating, for example, keyword lists that are based on buyer intent. Okay, once we pull out the data from any of the tools, data dive, Helium 10, etc., etc. Okay, why is that? I think, or what the reason why I think they should complement each other and not pick one or the other. It's because, yeah, AI can be very fast and can be really, really good, especially when you have a lot of ASINs or a lot of listings. But my take here is that you need to give AI the proper context of the account, the strategy, the goals, understand what is it that the client really wants. Okay, and most of the times with AI, that it's very, very difficult. So you need to provide AI with the data and the directions for AI to give you back the results that you want. And even though sometimes you're not going to get the results that you want. Okay, so AI is not perfect. There are a lot of errors on AI data when we pull out data from AI. Sometimes things that we're not even asking for. So yeah, you need to be very careful. AI is amazing. We're using it all over the place, okay, to improve our processes, but the human touch, I believe, in my opinion, cannot be removed, at least from now, my friend. Hope that helps. Dennis, title question is not an opinion question. The correct answer is it depends on category. Some use parent titles, some use child titles, etc. Daniel, oh, you're replying to Dennis. Yeah, you're right. He was asking basically, and Daniel is right. Based on the category, you won't be able, Dennis, to change the child title. You will have to stick with the parent title. All right. But I believe, Daniel, Danny's question was related to a category where he was able, and indeed he did that, change the child aids and titles. All right. So thank you very much, Daniel, for that. Ronald Cookser. I noticed a new consistent wave of FBA Amazon refunds, returns due to customer address non-deliverable. Is something new going on? Why doesn't Amazon cross-check address against databases? Yes, Ronald. I mean, I mentioned before when I started the live show. I'm an Amazon seller myself. I sell a set of different items that comes inside of a box, and yeah, it's painful. There's a lot of there are a lot of scams, people just putting orders there with wrong addresses or fake addresses. Yeah, very a lot of bad practices. I can tell you that I get a lot of returns, and when I open the boxes, there are, I don't know, old stuff there, items that are not the ones that were in the box. People are just taking the things that are inside of the box, putting their old stuff there, and just sending them back to Amazon, getting the refund. Amazon is not cross-checking anything. So hopefully that could change in the near future, because yeah, it's really an issue for all Amazon sellers. Ronald, not much help there. How would one get started on product research? Yeah, good question. So, one thing that we do here, it's very straightforward, is that you can go to any of these tools. One of our partners is DataDive. We use DataDive for most of our research. Also, of course, very well renowned Helium 10, Jungle Scout, etc., etc. And you can install those extensions, extensions. And even with the free plan, you can just go and put the top keyword, the most relevant keyword for your products in the Amazon search bar, and do an analysis with any of those tools. All right, with the extension, you just click on the extension, and for example, with Helium 10, it's called an X-ray, and filter for your top 5 to 10 competitors. Okay, once you have your 5 to 10 competitors, you can go talking about Helium 10 to Cerebro, put them all there and see what are the keywords in this case that you want to rank for. In this case, for product research, well, you also have tools inside of Amazon, like the Product Opportunity Explorer. You can use Smart Scout, etc., etc. Then once you know more or less what's the niche, okay, the reason why you want to look at the competitors, it's because you want to see if that niche is already very crowded, or if the sales are, more or less evenly distributed among all of the competitors that you have there. All right. And then, well, go to your, I don't know, China suppliers, India, Alibaba, etc., and start looking for options that match your, budget. All right. Aeons, what do you think about the future of Amazon PPC freelancers? Could you briefly describe it? Do you believe AI will have an impact on this sector in the coming years? I'd love to hear your thoughts. Well, it was more or less what I mentioned before. I believe it's not going to be one replacing the other. PPC specialists will have to learn as graphic designers, as any other role. You will be replaced if you don't get along with the trends, with the AI, but I don't think there will be an immediate replacement for any role. Okay, Eric, is there any easy way to switch categories? Most of our products are kitchen and dining, but have some same items, different color, are in scientific and industrial. Look, the way to do this, it's really straightforward. You can There's an self-service tool inside of Seller Central. If you send me a message to podcast at myamazonguide.com, Eric, I can send you the link to that self-service tool where you can just ask for a category change. The other way that it's a little bit more, you know, manual complex is to download your category listing report or flat file and push the category change there, all right, and see if it sticks, if it works. And then if it doesn't, you will have to push it through seller support. You will have to open a case and push it there. And well, it will depend on them if they consider that your product fits on that specific category. We've seen lately a lot of leaf nodes or subcategories being removed. All right. And Amazon, what Amazon does is that it puts your product in the category that they think it's more relevant. So in this case, you can just ask seller support to change the category if you don't want to go the manual way, or you don't handle flat files or category listing reports. And yeah, just go to seller support and open a case, and that will help. Okay. Ashikur, could you please share some plans for the upcoming Prime Day? How are we with the time? 1 hour and 6 minutes. We'll get to some more questions. Let's see how many questions we have here. Yeah, we're doing okay. So let's try to get to all of the questions here. Could you please share some plans for the upcoming Prime Day big deals? So I imagine you're talking plans in terms of PPC inventory. Well, basically, how are we planning for Prime Day? Basically, right now we're monitoring closely everything related to our traffic conversions, etc. As I was mentioning before, we don't want to be spending on, you know, end of the funnel campaigns, pushing a lot of sponsored products, or making any type of deals or promotions right now. Once Amazon announced the Prime Day big deals, most of our clients cancel the big deals that they had for these next dates because they don't want to affect the reference price. We don't want to affect the reference price for us to be able to give a bigger discount for Prime Day big deals. Okay, so those are the things you need to take into account. Of course, we need to check on inventory levels to see if we're going to be able to fulfill our demand based on the current inventory levels. And if we need to, of course, if it's in China or any other foreign country, you won't have enough time. I don't think you will even have time for Q4. But if you do have your stuff, you know, on a 3PL or in the US already, talking about the US marketplace, well, those are things that we are addressing at the moment. What else? Yeah, as I was saying before, focusing on more of top of the funnel type of strategies, creating brand awareness, you know, preparing people for Prime Day in the next week, next 10 days, starting with some email marketing campaigns, for example, for our clients that we do have email marketing services, so we can prepare our customers for the promotions and deals that we will have. for Prime Day, that it's an Amazon specific event. So we don't want to drive traffic to our Shopify store. We want to drive traffic especially for our Amazon listings, UGC content, etc., etc., etc. So that's basically what we have inside for Prime Day. Hope that helped, Ashikur. Hey, Mr. Mohammed, how are you? Pleasure to see you and to have you here, man. Thank you very much. How can we rank organically for a product? Okay, I was talking about this at the beginning of the podcast. Look, the main reason for the advertising, it's for us to be able to show our products in the first pages, or in the first page, top of the page, top of search, what we call, and start ranking, start indexing, and then ranking the moment we start getting sales on those keywords. All right. So we tend to see that, or to say here at the agency that for one advertising sale, we should be getting a couple of organic sales. All right, that's it. The perfect ratio that we want to hit: 1 to 2, 1 to 3, eventually. Okay, so what we need to do at the beginning is do a full keyword research to understand what are the keywords based on your budget. What are the keywords that we want to really rank for? I mean, if you have a tight budget, maybe you don't want to go for high CPC keywords. You want to go for more long tail keywords, that are that those CPCs are aligned with your budget. Okay, at the beginning, maybe you don't care. You want to rank as fast as possible for the top keywords for your competitors, even if they're broad keywords. So you just need to put some money. This is a pay to win platform. You need to put some money on those keywords and start seeing, of course, with your listing properly set. Okay, remember that, and we have that conversation with our PPC only clients. We have a lot of clients that hire us only to do the PPC management, and then we, when we take over the accounts, their listings are not properly optimized. They don't have the SEO in place. They don't have A+ content, or they just have an image stack with a couple of images, not very well optimized, etc., etc. And PPC only is going to struggle. So everything has to be aligned. Organic ranking, it's going to be empowered when you do PPC, ads on specific keywords. Those keywords are the same keywords that you're pushing on your titles, SEO, etc. You have alt text, you have generic keywords or search terms, backend search terms on your listings, and on your creative side, you are also pushing towards the same direction. All right. So if you have everything aligned with your ads, you are going to see great results, because everyone talking about catalog, SEO, everything is going to be pushing towards the same direction. Okay, so that's the most, or the best practice in terms of strategy. All right. How are you? I'm doing good, my friend. I'm doing good. Congratulations, Jason. Yes, congratulations, guys. We're closing here. Let's see. Let's take on 1, 2. I'll take on the Gibran, Mama Bear, and Faisen questions. All right. And so we're going to be wrapping up for today. Gibran, how do you track the organic orders of your keywords? Great question. So look, what we do here, I mean, I love using data dive, for example. More than the organic orders, what I want to see is the organic ranking here. All right, the organic orders, it's going to be just basically the difference between the total orders. You can just download your business report, okay, and your campaign manager report or your ads report, and see how many orders came in from your ads, and the total orders that you have on your business report, for example, and just the difference will be the organic orders. All right, makes sense. But taking advantage of this question, what I really love to do here is use a tool like, for example, Data Dive, and leverage on it, and see how are we improving our organic ranking on the specific keywords that we decide to pursue. All right, let's say that we have a pack of 10, 15, 20 keywords. That will depend on the number of products and budget, a lot of factors. But let's say that we take a pack of keywords that we want to pursue and want to rank for. Then I use a tool like Data Dive, that is one of our partners, to understand if the efforts that we are putting on each of those keywords on the advertising side, SEO, everything that I was mentioning before, it's giving good results. All right. So yeah, that's how I would track it, Gibran. Hope that helped. Mama Bear, it's a real pleasure. Thank you. Thank you for joining. If Amazon returns my products and the products are damaged on their way back to me, can I put a claim for damage? Don't lose your time, Mama Bear. No, I mean, yes, yes. The answer is yes. You can put claims. You can, complain with Amazon, etc., etc. Send pictures, all you want. Honestly, I've done it. It's more the energy and how time consuming that is than focusing on increasing your sales. And, that's the way that I've found that it's the best way for me to fight back those returns, those scams, or whatever that I'm getting for some customers that are just, not using best practices. All right. I wouldn't lose my time there, Mama Bear, honestly. That's my personal opinion. Faizan, brother, I'm an Amazon graphic designer. I want to join my Amazon guy. Beautiful. Can you guide me? How can I join? Yes, 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 yes. Excited to do that. Of course, we're hiring guys. Let's wrap it up. And Eric, thanks, John. We'll email. Definitely, Eric. Definitely. Definitely. Thank you very much, everyone, for joining. And to answer Faizan's question, okay, we're going to be then closing the podcast for today. And we're going to close it answering this question for Faizan. Let me share my screen here. And here is. You just have to go. Let me go to the beginning here to myamazonguy.com. And thank you. Look, the link is here below. Thank you very much, Gilbert. myamazonguy.com. You go there, you will see here careers, and you can go straight to the role. In this case, you said you were a graphic designer. You go here to the design section, click here, graphic designer. We are hiring graphic designers. You click here in apply for this job and follow the process. All right, just guys, for you to know how it works, we are a company that it's mainly based on its culture. Our culture is everything for us. So, with that said, you will get a culture index assessment. Okay. And the best suggestion, the best recommendation that I can give you, Faizan, is for you to be as honest as possible, be yourself, because at the end of the day, that's what we want. Okay. We think out of the box. We have an amazing team of, in every possible role, the best of the best. All right. So if you are suitable, not only for the role, but for the culture, believe me that you will get good results on your job application. So guys, we're my Amazon guy. We are an Amazon full service agency and also an e-commerce agency. We offer all type of products. Here you can see all of the services that we cover, Amazon related, and you can see here also a direct to consumer offer. Okay, so everything related to Google Ads, Meta, SEO, Shopify, we build everything from scratch. If you already handle that, email marketing, if you're already using that, any of those types of services, we can take over. Okay, we will adjust. Your contracts will be adjusted to your needs. Okay, we don't have anything that it's already fixed, so we will give you the best possible option. If you need help with troubleshooting, we have troubleshooting packages, etc., etc., etc. If you want just to reach out to any of our experts here, look, you just go to your book a coaching call page. All right, and you will see I'm here. Okay, English, Spanish, and French also, and you will have Mr. Noah Wickham. You can just book a call, email, or book a call with any of our coaches, and you will get the solutions for any issue that you may have on Amazon. All right. So just want to thank you, everyone, for joining today. It was a real pleasure for me, guys, to be able to help you with your questions. Congratulations, Jason, for that Mac course that you won. Remember to send an email to podcast@myamazonguy.com so we can send you that code. Guys, that's it for today. That's it for me. Thank you very much. And as they say, stay profitable. Bye bye, everyone. Thank you, guys.